Hello everybody, welcome back. This is my 6-month inventory update. We will be going from the numbers from January, and I will tell you what I had in January, what I have now, and if I can tell you where some of the items came from. And I want to let you know that there is a subscriber giveaway to commemorate my 3rd anniversary here on YouTube, which is July 20th. The link will be in the description box below. All you have to do is fill out that, and it's a Gleam contest, so just fill out that and we will randomize it, and I will pick one of my subscribers to win a mystery box of beauty and makeup related items. So good luck. All right, so I have a sheet. It's 3 pages of notebook paper, college rule notebook paper, long. I love this type of stuff. I love inventories. So I had 104 items come into my life in the first 6 months of 2018. I used up 30 of them. 24 of them were sheet masks, 6 of them were other items, and I decluttered 2. All right, for the first category, we are in blushes. I only have powder blushes. I had 28 in January. I have 31 now. And I got an Ofra blush from Ipsy, and I got a MAC blush from the Patrick Starr collection I got. I have 2 types of bronzers, liquid and powder. I have 3 liquid bronzers, and I've had the same liquid bronzers for the last year and a half. They are the Bare Minerals, a Benefit Hoola, and a Tempchu. For powder bronzer, I went from 13 to 14, and that's not bad. I didn't bring anything in. I just recategorized a blush into a bronzer. For brow products, I went from 9 to 10. And I brought in 3. So it means I used up 2 in the last 6 months. So that wasn't too bad. I received a colored brow gel and 2 eyebrow pencils. For concealers and correctors, I keep those in the same category. I went from 15 to 19. I bought a peach corrector, and then I received a 3-color corrector, so I counted each color as 1. So that's how I went up to 4. Eyelashes, I have 7. I got rid of 2, and I bought 2 from Shop Miss A full lash and a half lash. I'm trying to better myself with eyelashes. For eyeliner, I have liquid and pencil. For liquid, I have 8. And I've had 8. So my number has stayed the same. I used up 1 because I just got one from a subscription box. So at least I'm staying consistent with using 1, getting 1. But I would like those numbers to go down, definitely. For pencil eyeliner, I went from 38 to 39. I received 2 and bought 1 this year. And that means I used up 2. So that's awesome. I need to stop bringing in eye pencils though. For cream eyeshadows, those are like eyeshadow bases, the ones with the doe foot applicators. I went from 9 to 10 because I bought 1 from Wet n Wild. It was a gold. I didn't have that in my collection. For eyeshadow duos, I've remained consistent with 2. I have 1 from Coastal Scents that I got in a Birchbox, and a Smashbox duo that I received free for the purchase from Ulta. For loose eyeshadow, I have 9. I've remained at 9. I have a ton of Maybelline Color Tattoo loose that came from Dollar Tree and then whatever Ipsy sends me. I don't go out of my way to purchase more loose eyeshadow. For eyeshadow palettes, I went from 33 to 37, but now I'm down to 36 because I returned the Kat Von D palette. And I only know two. And I only know of the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette I bought in Rosé in the Air. So I don't know where the other two came from, not unless I found them. Let's see, for eyeshadow pencil sticks, I have 9, and that's the same that same 9 that I had for the last year. Eyeshadow press singles, I went from 76 to 81. I bought 3, 2 purples and a glitter, and then I received 2 from Ipsy. Eyeshadow quads, I went from 3 to 5. I bought the MAC Patrick Star one, and then the Almay holographic. For eyeshadow quints, I went from 9 to 10. Ipsy sent me the Pacifica Beach Crystals. Eyeshadow trios, I'm at 7 still. That's what I've had for the last year and a half. For foundation now, for the cream foundation, I have 1. It's a stick foundation that I got from Shop Miss A. For liquid foundation, I went from 10 to 11. I bought 1, received 1. So I brought 2 in and used up 1, which is great. For powder foundation, I have 4. One of the powders that was in the category previously moved to a different category. Highlighters. I have 3 cream highlighters, 2 of the Benefit What's Up and 1 from Trestique. I have a liquid highlighter, and that came from Cover FX in a Sephora Play subscription box. And for powder highlighters, I went from 29 to 31. I recategorized an eyeshadow, and then I received 1 from Ipsy. For lip balm, I went from 29 to 27, so that's 2. But I've used 6 this year, including 2 that came from Ipsy. So apparently I received 4 somehow, or I found 4 more in my life. For lip crayons, I went from 9 to 10. I received 1 from Ipsy from Lord & Berry. For lip gloss, I went from 42 to 52. So that's 10. I bought 4. I received 3 from subscription boxes, and 3 were from a gift. Working through the lips. Lip lacquer and stains, I went from 14 to 12. So I'm very excited that I used 2. And those 2, I want to say they were like those Korean stains. So it just gave you like that. I just ate a popsicle look. Lip liners, I went from 9 to 10. I bought 1 in a berry color. Lip scrub, I went from 2 to 3. I bought a mint lip scrub. Lipstick, I'm at 64. I was at 64 in January. 3 came into my life and 3 left. So I'm okay with that, 1 in, 1 out. Because I've been working on colors I don't really care for. Mascaras, I have full size and I have the minis. Full size, I went from 17 to 20, but I didn't buy any. I won a Benefit giveaway on Instagram, and they sent me 3 of their mascaras. The Benefit They're Real, Bad Gal Bang, that was the new one, and the Roller Lash. For minis, I've maintained at 27 for the year, which is great because I received 3 in a subscription box, so that means 3 have left. So that's great. Nail polish, I went from 164 to 166. I brought in 4. I bought 1 and I got 3 from Ipsy. And I've used 2. For powder, I have pressed and loose. For pressed powder, I have 9. I've maintained. I brought in 1 and took 1 out of the category. For loose powder, I went from 5 to 8. I bought 2 from Shop Miss A and recategorized 1. For primer, for eye primers, I went from 11 to 14. I haven't received any or bought any eyeliners this year, so maybe I found them or somebody just put them in my room and knew I would use them. For face primers, I went from 18 to 20. I received 3 from subscription boxes and I used 1. Setting spray, I have 5. And that's what they said in January, but I've used 2. I bought 1 and I received 1, so it's a 1 in, 1 out type of thing again, which is okay with the maintaining as long as I'm using. For sheet mask, I have the eye, ones you put underneath the eye or over the eye, and then I have the sheet mask that you put over the entire face. For eye masks, I went from 18 to 12, which is very exciting that I used up 6. It's something that I'm actually trying to see if it's something I really want in my life to purchase in the future. At this point, no. For the sheet mask for the face, I went from 44 to 57. 30 came into my life. Mostly they were me buying, and I got a few from subscription boxes. I've used 24 of them so far. And I'm okay with this number because I use them weekly, so 52 in a year. And I would be down to, well, at this point, I'll be able to use 26 of them. But I'm okay with that number because there's so many different brands and styles and formulations of them that I'm okay with that because I really do love sheet masks. For antibacterial hand gel, I went from 16 to 12. But my numbers say I used 5 this year. So either I didn't count correctly in January, or I received 1 from somewhere else. Bar soap, I have 15. I've just started using a glycerin bar to wash my brushes, and I'm really enjoying that. Body oil, I have 1. It's the only one I own from Victoria's Secrets. Body scrubs, I went from 4 to 3. I used a few samples this year before getting back into my stash. And I finished 1 from Bath & Body Works. And then I also brought 1 in from Bath & Body Works during their semi-annual sale. And the other 2 are from Tree Hut. Alright, so body wash. Full size, fun size. Full size body washes went from 32 to 26. I've used 6 this far, which is par for the course. I use 1 a month. And I won't need to buy another full size body wash until August of 2020. Okay, 2020. That is still 2 years away. 2 years away before I need to buy another body wash. Crazy. For fun size body wash, I went from 29 to 27, so that shows that 2 have left. But I used 5 this year. I got 1 in a Walmart beauty box. And I don't really know where the other 2 came from. But I'm very excited that my number is going down, even though it's not the 5 that it should be. Alright, we're almost to the end. Deodorant, I went from 6 to 5. I used 2, and I got 1 in a Walmart beauty box. For face wash, I went from 11 to 9. That's awesome. I'm not trying to bring any in until I finish everything that's not clean and clear. But to have finished 2 in 6 months, that's awesome. I have 1 in the shower and then 1 in the cabinet for when I wash my face at night. Well, technically there's 2 in there, but I only use 1 of those once a week. For full-size lotions, I went from 13 to 8. I've used 6 this year so far, and I got 1 from the Bath & Body Works semi-annual sale. I should definitely be able to finish all 8 of these lotions this year, including the Jergens Natural Glow. Like, this is the only category of body care that I can actually buy. And when the semi-annual sale comes around, I will buy a few. But when I finish these full-size lotions, I'm going to start working exclusively on the fun size. Now, for fun size lotions, I had 46. I now have 38. I finished 13 this year. I received 3 in subscription boxes. I don't know where the other 2 came from, and I also keep 1 in my purse and 1 on my desk. For perfume, I have 2 categories, rollerball and spray. For rollerball, I have 10. I have had 10 since January. I don't really focus on the rollerballs. I'm more into trying to wrangle my sprays, but I want to get rid of all 10 of the roller balls. I will only accept keeping roller balls if they have the spray top, because some of them do. They're, the size of a roller ball, but they have the spray top, and I like those better than the one that rolls. For spray perfume, I went from 57 to 56. I finished 3 so far, including one I was given this year. My goal is to have all my perfumes fit on this tray on top of my 3 cube. Okay. All right, now I have some notes. Although my numbers have decreased in several categories, my overall numbers have increased by 22. Right now I have numbers in each category, well, in most of the categories, of what I would be comfortable with having, but going through my numbers and keeping track of what I brought in, keeping track of what I'm taking out, I'm going to have to look at those numbers a little harder to try to figure out where to go, because some of these numbers are too high and I would like them to be lower. So I'm definitely working on that. And I'm also realizing that I don't need to own everything that I say I can have, like lotions. I feel 24 in a year, something I could probably wrangle, but I don't need to have all 24 at the same time. I could have 6 and 6, buy 4 separate trips, or buy 12 and 12, at the semi-annual sales, because I prefer Bath and Body Works lotions. And that's the best time to buy them, when they're on the cheap. And also, please let me know if you want to see any of the categories more in depth, where I show you everything in that category. I have no problem making a video for each category or a couple categories together. So just let me know. And there are definitely pictures to be shown to show you what my collection looks like in picture form. Picture form is just as tedious as video form. So if you guys have a preference between pictures or video, please let me know. Alright, you guys, so this was my inventory. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you. And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much. I want you guys to be safe, be well. Peace. And don't forget about that giveaway.